All right, today we're doing the I traded Demar Derozan. It's really not even a rebuild. We're just gonna see how it plays out with him on the Clippers. Out of the possible options I've seen teams that have interest, this is kind of the one that I guess I kind of like the most, but also could maybe see the most in a sense. Also, I like the other parts of the trade I made. You see it here. It's a big little three-team trade. Sabonis to the Warriors, Kaminga, Moses Moody to the Kings, Buddy Hield comes to the Clippers, Pachimski to the Kings. John Collins, Kings, Keon Ellis, Warriors. Interesting part of it. That was a lot of rambling. So let's just look at the rosters. You see it here, and DeRozan is kind of the part that really makes sense on the Clipper side of it. Is you trade Collins, is kind of your biggest player you're trading. He's about to be a free agent for DeRozan, who has this season and next season on the books. It kind of extends your window. It's really not even a window because the Clippers are aging and regressing. See the Warriors here. Sabonis, takes some of the biggest issue with Sabonis is his interior defense. Playing beside Draymond will help that. Keon Ellis on the Warriors, I mess with that. And then the Kings, kind of just taking some young players back and resetting a little bit. And this is kind of like I kind of like all three sides of this trade, to be honest. Like I would really like this trade to happen in real life. When Kuminga, we were going through the last offseason and Kuminga was a restricted free agent. There was talks of him going to the Kings in some type of trade where Malik Monk would go to the Warriors in it, and I was a fan of that. I would like to see Malik Monk and the Warriors also. Kind of Kuminga just going to a team kind of rebuilding in a sense, restarting and getting a chance. I like that. And so I think it's not even really be a rebuild here, as I said, because they don't really got anything to trade. Like they have nothing. And there's not really any promising young players on this team. It's kind of just what you got, what you have here. And sure, you could trade like Kawhi, maybe, but his contract is huge, and maybe Zubac is like the most realistic person you could trade. But I don't know, man. This team is in a tough spot. I would low key like to see Zubac back on the Lakers. I just thought of that right now. But I don't know. Chris Paul's about to retire. Maybe they bring back Beal next year. Probably not, especially if you have DeRozan. I don't know. This team's a mess, bro. Let's just simulate. I'll probably make a trade myself here at some point, but honestly, I might not because like, what do you even do with this team, bro? It's very mid. Oh, this is actually. I feel like this is too quick. This actually makes sense in a way. I mean, maybe not for the Pacers. I don't think the Pacers do this. Like Chris Dunn's, good. If they actually trade TJ McConnell, I saw that could be a thing where they trade TJ McConnell. Maybe I and Chris Dunn would make sense from that perspective. I'm not gonna do this. I actually kind of liked it, but I'm just not gonna do it. It was too quick after making a three-team trade too to make another one. Okay, the Pacers, man. Oh man, I like this one too. I mean, trading Zubac and for Matherin and Toppin. I'm gonna decline for now. That could be something I come back to though. Maybe in the offseason. Oh, I actually like that trade. Maybe we come back to that in a second. I'm just gonna decline some of these. We're not. Nah, this doesn't even make sense. I don't know why I took so long on that one. It's like last video I looked at a trade off. I forgot that was terrible for way too long too. It's just I couldn't process how bad it was. All right, let's just keep it moving. We'll go one more week. We'll go here. And yeah, I mean the Clippers are winning some games right here. Like, look at the winning streak we're on. Oh, get out of here, no, come on, buddy, come on. And I mean, hey, the Clippers are getting back in the hunt with DeRozan here, big win streak, and they don't have their first round pick this year, so maybe we stay pat and don't make a Zubac trade. I mean, with 3 games out of the play-in, how's DeRozan playing for us? I would assume he's playing pretty solid. I think his points per game average is like 18, so it went up a little bit. I mean, he's some good stats all around here for the top 4. Yeah, Brooks struggling. What's Brooks' contract looking like? He's gonna be free agent here. I was gonna say maybe him in Indiana, but I don't know if I want to make any trades here. To be honest with you, the win streak is real. I think they got to just let it chill. Maybe something around the edges here. I mean, trading Bogdanovich would be nice. And maybe we focus at power forward a little bit. Bogdanovich and McDermott's. Ooh. I mean, I don't like necessarily love Bryn Kuzman, but positionally it makes us better. So with that being said, I don't think I mean the Knicks are not gonna do this. Mitchell Robinson is so important to the Knicks. If they trade him, they have to get something like pretty important back. I saw Toppin, but that's like low key. This is the best offer. I'm not gonna trade the Thanasis though, bro. uh, this one it kind of like eats up the money. Like Bogdanovich is one of the only people who's about to be a free agent unless he has an option. He has a team option, so they could like realistically we decline that. We clear up money off the books. We're not really being able to do that with Kuzma. So with that being said, I'm not gonna do it, and I don't want. I mean, the Bucks aren't gonna trade Thanasis. Like that's not gonna happen. So that kind of kills it a little bit for me. No, see that's a lot of what 10 million next year. I mean, I like Caleb Martin, but he's been regressing a little bit. He hasn't really gotten a chance to play a lot this year for Dallas too. That's part of it. I don't really see anything here, to be honest with you, that feels like a possibility. I'm gonna try to keep it real over here. I'm not gonna do some crazy. Like we're not gonna trade Kawhi for Giannis or nothing like stupid. Well, it wouldn't be stupid. It'd be stupid for the Bucks. It wouldn't be stupid for us, but it's stupid in general for that. That's not gonna happen. Like if Giannis gets traded, they're getting hella first round picks and young talent back, not Kawhi Leonard. I'm looking at Derrick Jones Jr. because I'm kind of thinking about it, but maybe, like I said, we just stay packed. Like we don't really have any expiring free agents that matter. No offense, Brook Lopez. Chris Paul's retiring anyways. Harden has an option. Let's just keep it pushing, bro. What was the thing I seen? Oh, it was the James. Ooh, trade deadline pass. Too late. Maybe in the offseason. I did kind of like. All right. So then, some of y'all may have seen the conversations about Minnesota wanting the point guard beside Ant. Actually, let's look at this real quick just to see the point guard conversation around Ant, and there's maybe John Morant, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, it could be interesting, but I just don't really like the mesh. I saw some James Harden to Minnesota stuff that kind of made more sense for the type of guard beside Ant to me. I could kind of see Harden and Anthony Edwards. Look at the record, by the way. I could see Edwards and Harden playing with each other more than I can see John Ant, and it would probably would cost a lot less. Rob Dillingham on the Clippers, I kind of like that, and that was in one of the trades I seen proposed. As we see the awards, Diabate most improved. I like Diabate's game. He's a really good rebounder. Inch for inch in the league, one of the best rebounders in the entire league for inch. He rebounds like a 7-footer. He's like what 6'8", 6'9". All right, so we have to be in somewhere, right? We're playing team up to the 8th spot. I mean, this is honestly best case. Well, this is best case scenario for the Clippers this year, is to get in right here and get out of the lottery, so losing your pick doesn't hurt as much. I guess I'll do some. I mean, I should just let it go. I mean, everyone's hooping, but we need boost everybody's minutes. Lopez, I mean, kind of need you to play, bro. I mean, yeah, you can play like 8 minutes. Batum's listed as a small forward. I don't like that, but whatever. I'm surprised I didn't notice that off camera before. That's way too many minutes for CP. That's way too many. And Zubac, we need you to play like 37, legit. And I guess a couple more for Brook. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, the Spurs, not a great matchup for us. Of course, Dallas, we're losing. We're losing. If you see my last video too, I called it. Dallas was going to find a way to win the title when they did. So it's over. Oh, we beat Dallas. I was very confident we weren't. Went to, looks like double overtime based off that 17-11 overtime. I would assume it's double overtime, but it could be one. Triple-double for James Harden, showing up in the playoffs or play-ins. Yep. I mean, you see it. You see it. You see it. Okay, we're in. We play the Thunder, so get prepared to lose in 4 or 5. Kawhi's banged up, but he's playing. All right, we need to drop some minutes here. They tried giving Lopez a whole bunch of minutes. That's what happened there. I knew something looked off. I mean, honestly, fine, but Hield's getting more. And then I put Derozan at though. How'd that happen? I mean, Kawhi's more of a power forward than him. And they put Bogdanovich in the starting lineup. I don't mind that. I mean, Dunn's coming in off the bench and defending, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be an easy one. Oh. Oh. I ain't gonna lie, the best thing that could happen in this video right now is the Clippers win the title right now. That would be insane. All right, minutes are fine how we have it. I mean, we're probably gone here. Derek Jones Jr. be getting hurt. All right, that's that. So we have one more year left on the Derozan contract for this video. We're just seeing how it's going to play out. It's not a rebuild per se because, whoa, Warriors won the title. I didn't even notice they were in the finals. I was too busy talking. Well, hey, the Sabonis sim. I traded Sabonis. I changed the video on site. Dang, too bad I didn't do Golden State. Because I don't think I said it yet, but I'm planning on doing this. I have it saved, like another version of this saved after the trade. I'm gonna do the Warriors and the Kings. The Kings might be more of a rebuild because they have draft picks and young talent after this Kuminga trade that I did and stuff. So I was thinking about doing more of a rebuild with Sacramento, but playing out the contract of DeRozan, which is 2 years, and Sabonis, which is 3 years. So I'm planning on doing Sabonis, and they actually won the title. So yeah, good luck with that happening again. When I actually do them, it's not gonna happen. Dang, too bad this wasn't. Dang, Curry put a 51. Too bad I didn't do the Warriors first. This would have been perfect. But wow, look at 51 from Curry. Then yeah, I went overtime as well. I mean, hey, that's fun. Keon Ellis, yeah, he shot well in the playoffs and he brought the defense. Oh, I'm actually shocked. And they won in 5 too. All right, here's the dumbest addition to 2K that I've seen this year. This stupid thing right here. Not even convinced it does anything. I'm gonna overwrite LeBron. Hold on a lot. I'm okay with McDermott. I wasn't gonna resign him. I'm fine with all these, honestly. Yeah, it's fine. Y'all can all walk off in the sunset. Githanas is gone. Russ is hooping. Russ got some more in the tank. Kyle Lowry somehow ended up in Detroit, which honestly I'm probably fine for him. He could probably, be a veteran bench guy for Detroit. Sure. Okay, let's chill out here. Brody just won a title. And that's right. I did sign Seth off camera. I signed Seth mostly because I was trying to make the trade the way the trade was. The Golden State was going like underneath the 13 players you need, and they had an open spot left on the roster. So I went ahead and did the Seth signing, and he actually played well. And Al Horford played well, better than he has been in real life for the Warriors. All right, staff retirements doesn't affect us. CP3, welcome to the Hall of Fame. I love that they went ahead and updated the Derrick Rose jersey retirement. By the way, it's W. All right. I always do this, by the way, and I almost didn't even care to do it this time just because, like, I'm going to do one more year. It doesn't matter. But maybe I'm inspiring somebody to do this. I always change it to 13 in each conference because there's so many talented players getting snubbed. All right, yeah, lottery doesn't matter to us. Draft doesn't matter to us. We don't have a pick, and I'm not going to trade into it because it doesn't really make sense. And plus, this draft is, people been lacking on making draft classes this 2K cycle, which it's fine. I understand, but it makes the draft not even willing to do. All right, Harden declined. We need to bring him back. Honestly, probably definitely try to bring back Chris Dunn, and I'm gonna let Bogdanovich walk, and then Beal accepted, of course, which is for $5 million. Honestly, it's fine. Could trade him maybe or something. Damn, my dog got hurt. 65 overall. Honestly, would like to try to bring back Jordan Miller in another 2-way. We got to bring back Harden. Dang, I did not mean to do a 3. I didn't mean to do 3. Dang, I just okay. That was too long. I should have done 2 years. I didn't even really think about it. All right, what else do we like really like? What's realistic for this squad? Need a new backup center, first of all. I mean, I would love to just bring in Mitch, but it doesn't feel right. Plus, we have some money to spend here. Maybe we should go like a minimum center. Let's go with a minimum center, right? And then try to spend money elsewhere. We need to bring back Chris Dunn. Where's he at? And then I'm guessing that's all our offers we'll be able to use for today. So let's go ahead. And then, should we be the team to try to bring in Cam Thomas? All right, power forward or shooting guard? I mean, we kind of got guys that can score. I mean, can we bring in Lou Dort? Would actually, if we can steal Lou Dort away. This doesn't feel right anyways, or either, but whatever. And then the power forward, probably somebody cheaper because we're gonna go over, I'm sure, after we sign Dort if we get him. Chris Middleton. Let's go for a day. Let's see if we get. Yeah, we do get Lou Dort. Let's just get through moratorium. I knew that was gonna happen. We didn't get him because of the damn moratorium, or because of the salary cap. Okay. We need a backup point guard. I like how Brandon Williams been hooping. Gillespie would definitely be the best option. Probably he's been playing really well, but also feels wrong. I mean, if Phoenix is letting him walk though, the defense doesn't grade well in here necessarily. We do have. Let's just bring Gillespie. And then we need a power forward of some sort. Harrison Barnes, I could actually see this. Purely because I can see it. That's a little too much money, even though I can see it. Let's go with Josh Minot. And yeah, there's some better names out here, but and nothing wrong with bringing a shooter in and Fontecchio. And then we need our two-way guys. Now I'm gonna let Kobe Brown. Yeah, we already traded him anyways. By the way, I really like Tosan Ibomwa. He can hoop. In fact, if he wants to accept a two-way deal with us, yeah, nah. I don't think he can sign one anymore after this season. Dang, my dog really. You know what? I'm not signing no two-way dudes. We're not gonna use them anyways. Who cares? I'll bring in Fontecchio. We'll use another point guard. I mean, if you're there, we'll take you. And then some type of. I mean, I like Vince Williams too, so we'll take Vince Williams. All right, let's keep it pushing. That's 15, I believe. Yep, this is our roster with no two-way guys. And could we? Oh, look at the regression. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're cooked. That's what I got to say. We're cooked. All right, maybe I should go ahead and trade James Harden. I think I'm going to see if I can at least. Now, Steph is not retiring. I guess he's going to anyways because I have no more overrights. Let's go to like January 4th. See how we look, and then look to make a trade. I'm going to decline that one. All right, I kind of want us to suck. I guess I'd have to make a part 2 to this, though, in a way. Like, if I make like a Harden trade and kind of reset, maybe I just do a part 2. Cat back-to-back Cup MVPs. He won last year as well in this. He has a chance to do that this year in real life. We'll see. My Miami Heater in it. I'd like to thank the Orlando Magic personally for not blowing it last night, although it looked like they were going to, holding on to beat Detroit so the Heat could get in. I also have a hmm, nah, this I can't do it. Derozan's the guy we're doing here. I also have a proposition that I would like the in-season tournament instead of facing everybody in your group once. I would like it to be a like play everybody twice, 8 games instead of 4 games thing. Because like for instance, the Heat, and I know I'm not trying to be biased here with it, like, because that's my team, but there's some other one loss teams out there that had good point different, like solid, nothing crazy. Like he would have been the biggest snub, but I think it was like some 3-1 with plus 12s. Like, was it who was it last night? Whoever won the what game was it? It was in the West. Phoenix got the last spot, and then was it Memphis? I don't know. Somebody. I don't know. My point is, if like you're 3-1 with like a plus 30 point difference, you make it, that kind of sucks. So like a bigger if you play everybody twice, I guess what's the word I'm looking for, bro? You get the point. All right, James Harden. Oh, January 24th. I was gonna go to the 26th, but I kind of want to make sure we get done early here. All right, let's see if we can get this done. So the money's probably gonna be not nice to us in this attempt. I mean, actually, I want Gobert for a 4. He would actually been probably good to take back in this money wise. And then we need another bigger contract or so. So what? 51 and 23. Yeah, probably have to be Julius Randle. See, that's too much. They're not trading. They're not doing that. See, 15 million too much. See, this feels like a lot for an older James Harden. Like the Timberwolves aren't gonna trade away Nas Reed and DiVincenzo for. I don't. I don't. Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, I don't think so. 16 million. That's a lot to make up. It would. Like, they're not gonna trade McDaniels. No chance. Randall is trading too much as well. Like, could we get if we get it there with like some $5 million guys and Baron J, and then if I trade my cheapest guys, which would be man, we taking Nas Reed, so yeah, Collins and then Brown. That's still 7 million. So it's just like not gonna work. Dang. Okay. I mean, is there a way to do this in a 3 team? All right. Is there any way to like reroute? He's having a really good year though. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we need to turn our attention to getting back what we can for Zubac. I mean, he's having a great year. So then you trade Zubac, and you look around and you say, who can use a center? Who's trying to be competitive? Who's that? Is it Raptors? Okay. Um, I feel like the Bulls. I got DeAndre Ayton. That doesn't really change anything for them wanting to trade. Yeah, this feels like something. And then they're a playoff team should be willing to trade a first. Yeah, probably not. They probably wouldn't even want to be on. I mean, they have Dort. Yeah, nah, they're good on him. And then maybe then accept the trade. Oh, we like what we have. I like to say we like what. Uh, okay. And give you an upgrade at center. Okay. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, now you want to talk. What about now? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. You're not getting them anymore. I changed my mind. The only other team that feels like maybe a fit that is competitive this year would be the Hawks, right? And it would be about 20 mil. Sure, they have a guy that could fit the salaries that would be willing to trade. Maybe like a generated guy. Oh, they lost Trey Young. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not motivated to get this done anymore. I want to do something. Like doing nothing is crazy. Who wants Bradley Beal? Who wants Bradley Beal? I'm trying to trade Finder. Thank you. Who wants Beal? Then I'll throw in Fontecchio. You get a couple of shooters. Any picks? Yep, I like that one. Let's just do it. Who's trading Merrill? Nah, they're not doing that. This feels like a Lakers thing to do. Yep. Congratulations. And then we'll go to the trade deadline, and then maybe we'll do one more dumb move. And the point of this whole thing right here is for you to realize, if you don't already, that the Clippers are one of the worst positioned teams for the next 5 years. So let that be a lesson to you. If you weren't aware of that already, we could trade Derozan. And see, Kawhi's hurt. You can't even trade Kawhi. Harden's contract's huge. I shouldn't have given him 3 years, but I did. I'm not even going to do a part 2 to this because we didn't get anything done that was important. Like, I'm about to just sim through it. Let's just get out of here, man. I hope you weren't expecting too much from this video. There's nothing you can do with the Clippers, man, without just being unrealistic. I respect Steve Ballmer. He loves spending money and stuff. I love what he did with the arena. Now there's all that Kawhi stuff about the aspiration. I won't speak on that. But he wants to win. But sometimes when you want to win and you make a move that backfires, like the Paul George for SGA trade, and then everyone gets older on you and you don't capitalize in the time frame you need to, this is where you end up. So let that be a lesson. Even though they're actually 47-35 in this, we have a chance. Well, we're in the playoffs actually as a 6 seed, so it's not quite over yet. Starting lineup is all types of weird. Derozan's the 6th man. Hey man, they've been winning games. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna let it ride, man. I'm not even gonna mess with the rotation. I'm gonna let the computer decide. They've been playing good, and we're out. So yeah, let that be a lesson to you. If you didn't know, Knicks Spurs. Let's see who wins it on our way out. Knicks Towns with 2 cup MVPs and now Finals MVP. They win it in 6. 36-14. You see it basically the same. Oh, they got Malik Beasley. Oh, I got Trey Man. So yeah, there's some different names here. I don't see Ananobi. I don't know if he's hurt or not. He's not here. Josh Hart's still here. Sure. But all right, man. Y'all catch me in the next one. I guess we'll do the Warriors version next. Unfortunately, Sabonis decided to win the title this time with the Warriors. And they were first round exits this time. But I mean, they'll live with it. They got the ring the year before. But all right, we out.